natural resources, 1 to 5 sensed living beings, constitutional duties, and international law. Introduction. Resources versus living entities. Modern environmental law treats natural resources merely as objects of consumption. In contrast, Jain knowledge defines them as Jeev, living beings. The core idea of the 1972 Stockholm Conference, that man is not the master of natural resources, but only their guardian, is actually a small reflection of Jain knowledge. It shows that modern legal principles are merely a part of ancient spiritual truths, international legal framework. At the global, several treaties establish the role of guardian for the protection of 1 to 5 sensed living beings and their habitats. Ramsar Convention 1971. An international treaty focused on the conservation and wise use of wetlands. From the Jain perspective, this convention protects Apkaya, water-bodied beings, and Vanaspatikaya, plant-bodied beings. It safeguards microscopic habitats, where countless one-sensed beings reside. 1973. The Convention on International Trade in Endangered Species of Wild Fauna and Flora, which controls and restricts international trade in endangered species. This is a global ahimsa law primarily aimed at protecting 5 sensed beings, animals and birds. It ensures that living beings are not killed or exploited for economic gain. Convention on Biological Diversity, CBD 1992. This treaty is committed to the conservation of biological diversity, the sustainable use of its components, and the fair sharing of benefits arising from genetic resources. It recognizes the intrinsic value of all living beings, from 1 to 5 sensed. It is the legal translation of the Jain principle Parasparo Pagraho Jivinam, mutual support among all living beings, which acknowledges the interdependence of all life forms. Jain classification of living beings. Jain knowledge classifies beings according to their level of consciousness, providing a strong ethical foundation for environmental protection. One sensed beings, Ekendriya Jeev, earth, water, fire, air, and vegetation. Modern science considers them non-living and destroys them freely, whereas Jain law regards them as Stavar Jeev, immobile beings, and mandates their protection. Mobile beings, Tras Jeev 2 to 5 sensed. This category includes insects, animals, and birds. Legal implication. When we exploit these resources, we are not merely using property. We are accountable to living entities. Constitutional duties. Article 48A, Decade Principle of State Policy. Following the Stockholm Conference and other international environmental conferences, India added Article 48A to the Constitution. It directs the state to protect and improve the environment and to safeguard forests and wildlife. This reflects the Jain principle of yatna, carefulness, where the state is given the role of a high-level guardian. Article 51A(t), Fundamental Duty. It is the fundamental duty of every Indian citizen to protect and improve the natural environment, including forests, lakes, rivers, and wildlife, and to have compassion for living creatures. The phrase compassion for living creatures directly gives constitutional recognition to the Jain principles of Ahimsa and Jeev Daya. It makes every citizen a protector of all 1 to 5 sensed living beings. Parasparopagrasho Jivanam. Foundation of the ecosystem, the Jain Sutra Parasparopagraho Jivanam, all living beings are mutually supportive, is the precise definition of the modern concept of ecosystem. It aligns perfectly with the goals of international sustainable development. It makes clear that human existence depends on these 1 to 5 sensed beings. If the guardian, humanity, destroys these living resources, it ultimately destroys the very bridge of its own existence. Conclusion: Anekantavedi legal framework. When we combine Articles 48A and 51A(t) of the Indian Constitution with international treaties and Jain knowledge, a unique legal framework emerges that maintains equanimity between development and environment. The concept of guardian given by the Stockholm Conference has existed in Jain knowledge for centuries. In the bridge to the future, justice does not mean only human rights, but ensuring the protection of every living being, from the soil to the 5 sensed creatures.
As we begin, let us ensure our actions honor our planet and future generations. Agreed. Concrete actions and accountability are vital for success.